Welcome back to Today Now. You know, I just love cleaning my kitchen, and what makes for a cleaner looking kitchen than a freshly waxed floor?
That's true, but you know, it can be a little bit more difficult to do that than just plain mopping. However, the shine is absolutely brilliant, and it can last for weeks.
And our next guest is here to show us how to do it right. Jerry Bloom, author of Floor Waxing, the do's and don'ts you absolutely must not forget. Hi, Jerry.
Hi, it's great to be here.
Thanks for joining us. Jerry, I think this floor looks a little dull, and let's give it a good wax. How do we get started?
Okay, first, Jim and Tracy, the thing you really want to stress is safety.
Okay.
You don't want to wear slippery shoes. Put on a pair of work shoes or a pair of tennis shoes in the very least.
Okay.
Wearing a pair of 10-year-old loafers with no treads is definitely a bad idea.
Okay, so everybody hear that? We got our safety shoes on. Now what?
Okay, just apply a very thin layer of wax. You want to avoid any pools because that can do nothing but increase the possibility of an awkward fall that will change the way you look at the world and the world looks at you.
Ooh, that's a good tip. What's next, Jerry?
Okay, could you hand me that rag, please?
Oh, here,
sure.
sure, absolutely.
Thanks.
There you go.
There we go. Now, if you do wax yourself into a corner, try and not jump over the waxed floor into the hallway.
No jumping.
Yeah, but if you do jump, try and avoid missing the floor by several feet and falling backwards into the counter. And if you do fall backwards, try and avoid severing your fifth thoracic vertebrae, because that's one of the ones that controls most of the body functions you take for granted every day.
It's like we're getting a little anatomy
the ones you
lesson
don't truly
here.
appreciate until they're gone.
I hope you guys are all getting these wonderful tips we're hearing
Now,
here this
if you
morning.
do sever the fifth thoracic vertebrae, make sure that while you're laying on your back, staring up at the ceiling for 5 hours, waiting for someone to find you, don't start blaming your misfortune on your wife.
Oh, that would be difficult for me to do,
If
wouldn't
it
it?
was her job to wax the floor, but she asked you to do it instead. So really, it is her fault that you're now trapped in a prison-like body.
Well, Jerry, it's so great
This can
you do
only
this.
lead to years of resentment, which will ultimately lead to an ugly divorce and some of the loneliest, darkest years of your life.
Okay.
Jerry, I tell you, most men don't even know how to load a dishwasher.
Oh, come on. That's not true.
It is,
Hey,
too.
Jerry, give me that mop. Let me show her that I know how to push the mop around
I
the
can
floor.
do it.
No, really. I got to prove to Tracy that I'm not some male chauvinist. Here,
it's all
let me have the...
No, this is all that I have. Get away.
Jerry Bloom, everyone.
Now, you stay right where you are, because coming up after the commercial break, we're going to find out which one of these 8 children who needs a heart transplant is actually going to get one. Stay with us.